We've got an anonymous $10 donation saying, "It's not bird sass when I'm getting comfy for this run. Good luck, runners."
Okay, great. Do the countdown.
Shall I do it? 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, so I'm just going to quickly introduce these runners. To my left, we have Oh Dear. He's been playing this game, I think, since 2014. And to my right, we have LateLearner, and he's been playing since May 2017. So actually, he's a quick learner. This is the first intro stage, and it's kind of a simple stage, except for that jump that they just made. It's called the super jump, and I think we'll get into that a bit later, but it's basically a way to jump higher than you're supposed to do, and that's necessary a couple of places in the run. You'll also be seeing these runners going for what we call corner boosts, and that's when you jump just slightly into a corner, and it will push you a bit forward. Done perfectly, it'll save you 1 frame, so a big deal. Okay, so another thing that these runners will be doing kind of live is watching their kill count. It's in the bottom of the screen. What they want to get is 99 kills going into the last stage, and you'll see why when we get to that. But this stage is a good stage to just get a lot of kills and fast. Also because they want to reduce lag, and the more sprites, as for many other games, means more lag. So if the kill count becomes a problem later, they will just sort of find a way to adjust it going on in the run. So Oh Dear to my left currently holds the world record of this category, and LateLearner is just right behind him, 5 seconds. So hopefully this is going to be a close race. So what you just saw there was Mario grabbing a fire from above, and I believe it, Oh Dear believes it, and I'm sure LateLearner thinks the same, that it's probably the only Mario game where you can do that in that way. So this is actually a very tricky stage, and this drop down can be pretty precise. And here's another good example of that, grabbing a power up from above. So having the bunny ears, you can actually fly forever if you keep spamming jump. I think it has to be about every 6th or 8th frame, so it's alright. Okay, so still very close. Hopefully we'll continue to be this close. Okay, so this stage has an interesting skip. We can see LateLearner getting it now, and Oh Dear just right behind. What they did was actually make a super jump, and I guess I should explain how you do that is if you hold down the jump button for, I think it's 27, Oh Dear will know and LateLearner will know the exact number, but I think it's 27 frames, then the game will cut off your jump and you'll start falling. But if you let go right before, you will actually keep some momentum going up, and the game will not cut your jump height immediately. So you can have super jumps in different speeds depending on how close to 27 frames you let go. And yeah, I guess we saw there from LateLearner that pipes can be pretty evil in this game. They are very precise when you enter them. So the strat that they're doing is actually, it's not new, but before, runners used to just keep their bunny ears into this stage, but as you can see, killing with fire is a lot faster, and it's a great job for both of them. So the difficulty in this game does not lie in the boss fights. Those are pretty easy, but it's keeping your power up going into the boss fights. That's the problem. So we're going into the moon zone now. That's the zone that has everybody's favorite level with their favorite song. But before that's the hardest stage of the game right now.
Oh, my screen's flickering a little bit.
So as you can tell, both runners are very concentrated right now, which is very necessary to beat this stage.
Gives me time to apologize. I didn't have to correct you earlier. It was 27 frames. You were right.
It was okay, great. But yeah, I guess I forgot myself. I'm pro and I don't run this game. I was one of the rare people to play this game as a kid. So this stage has some very interesting mechanics. In that the runners will most of the time try to stay on the ground as much as possible because you move a little faster. And coming up will be a very tricky jump. There will be some a spike that they will try to jump just right to the left of the spike, and it will come up right now for them both. Actually, it's quite precise. It's about 3 pixels, I think. And they both got it. That's pretty nice. And just damage boosting for the rest of the way. The perfect sync right now. It's amazing. Okay, so this is everybody's favorite club tune. It has been banging in clubs for years now. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any great singers with us today, so I'm gonna have to live without the song. And we're just going instrumental. So this stage, there's nothing really special to it. It's a good place to stock up on power-ups because there's a lot of them.
Is it also a place for a donation?
Definitely, definitely.
We've got a $5 donation from Romanovsky and MicroRome596 saying, "Oh dear," and LateLearner are 2 of the best Super Mario Land 2 runners out there, and this race is about to be amazing. Good luck, you guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Oh, my screen.
Yeah, as you can see, you can even just take damage and then just grab another power-up because you can. So I think we can handle another donation if there are any.
Yeah, we've got an anonymous $10 donation saying, "Get hype for Super Mario Land 2, the secret best 2D Mario game."
Oh, definitely.
Shouldn't be a secret.
So the boss in this, at the end of this stage, can actually be killed in a single cycle, I believe. But that's almost TAS because you'd have to hit the boss with 4 fireballs before you jump on him. You'll see that soon. That probably they will only get 3 or 2, but that's very, very precise.
Oh, crap. That was a miracle.
Oh, that's so good. Very nice. So, LateLearner getting some time here.
So I got hit there 1 time too often. I have to take a slightly
Don't do it.
Oh yeah,
lower
that's
thing
right.
here.
Don't do it.
No. Gonna be safe here.
Do we have time for another donation?
Yeah, go ahead.
NES Martin donates $25 and says, "Good luck to all the runners. Looking forward to an amazing event."
So you can see Odio had to take another route just to get the big power up, and that's necessary because, as you can see, what LateLearner just did, grab that fire, and they are gonna need that in this stage to get the secret exit. So I believe LateLearner actually taking just a little bit of a risk, taking that bell. Seems like it's gonna go just fine, but if you die in this stage, and if you took the bell, there will be no way to regain firepower, so a little bit of a risk, but it went all right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So coming up now is just an auto-scroller, and there will definitely be time for a couple donations here without a problem.
Nice, we've got this anonymous $30 donation saying, "Hello from a boy from the north of France. Good luck to all the runners." We've got another anonymous $25 donation saying, "Awesome cause. Greetings."
Just go ahead if you have more donations.
Alright, we've got an anonymous $20 donation saying, "Hello Speedfriendos. Stay comfy, stay classy, stay Pepsi."
Product placement there in that comment. Okay, so we'll see a little bit of swag here at Oh Dear. Some people think that this is a glitch, and right now we're playing Glitchless, but actually it's just a programmed mechanic to get you out of sticky situations. Most games, 2D Mario games, have this. The game just pushes you. So watching LateLearner, this jump is pretty tight, and he got it. That's very great. It's very tight, and Odio got it as well. That's nice. Also, you'll see the runners shoot some very early fireballs. That's not just swag. That's because if you can eliminate the enemies early, that will reduce lag as much as possible, because this game is very prone to lag. And LateLearner entering the boss now. Nice. And as you can see, it's most of the bosses is just about spamming the fireballs, and but that would have been a problem if you didn't have the firepower. So keeping fire is the issue here, and not the boss fight itself.
Screen flickering. Oh god.
Seems that LateLearner got hit. That's a bit unfortunate. Also have a little bit of glitching on his screen, but let's hope that will not be a problem. Yeah, so especially this stage is about killing the enemies as fast as possible. This staircase can be tricky. Okay, so we actually saw both runners in a little bit of a tight situation here in this stage, and can be tricky. So this is going to be an interesting problem later now, because as I mentioned in the beginning, they have to mind their kill counts, and they are very different right now, and probably very different from what they're used to. So they'll have to think about that as the run goes on. Also, the evil pipe room. So they will both kind of have an idea of how many kills they want to have after certain levels, so they'll be able to adjust after that, hopefully. Also, Odia just briefly told me this, but there are some trickiness as well to the dropping down. When you drop down, if you've just jumped up and just kept running and you run off a ledge, then Mario will actually float. You'll see that right now for them both. And he will float a little before he falls down. But if you jump and have some momentum going down before you run off the ledge, then he will fly down much quicker. So they both thought about that in this stage.
In fact, just releasing the jump button is the run button is already enough.
Okay. So I believe this is the stage where people watching these runners' streams will place their bets on the upcoming witch boss, because it is indeed RNG. The witch will spawn either left or right, and but there are some patterns to it, and I believe it has been tested by OD at some point to be left, right, left is the most common. So let's see what LateLearner gets here. He gets left, right.
What have I done?
And hopefully he gets left.
No.
That's right.
I have to change my route now.
No, he actually got the... I didn't even see. Did you get the left, right, left?
Yep. Got it.
Got it.
So what happened for LateLearner there is he got hit by the witch, so he will have to take a slightly different route, because we need the bunny ears for the level I'm going to know. So he will just play one level first before he goes there.
So what LateLearner is doing right now is the super jump. It's very tricky. I believe it's 2 frames a window in this, and he just got 2 of them. Very tricky to get that. There will be another one in the end of the stage as well. So what he has to do actually is hold down the jump button for exactly 25 or 26 frames, or else he will not get high enough. And my left is Odir getting cramps from the stage. Nice.
So I have to leave
So
now.
Swimming in this game is kind of another thing. Regards to the speed is actually random, I believe, from a select kind of speeds when you drop down into the water. But if you touch the floor or get out of the water, you get a new coin toss to get another speed. So the top runners will be able to tell when they go into the water if they have a good speed or not. And sometimes you're just unlucky and Mario will swim slow. I have no idea why they why it is like this, but in a speedrun, in casual play it's no problem, but in a speedrun it's kind of annoying to have something so simple as that be random.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got a $5 donation from Nicky Nick saying, "Prod, the commentator we need, the commentator we deserve. Good luck to both runners."
Thank you, Nick. It's just one of my friends.
We've also got a $15 donation from Aloysius. Thank you for your generosity.
Nice time.
So we can see getting hit by that witch was very unfortunate. It has put Odir in a big lead now. But it is still possible. It is still possible. And I believe, is that slow speed right now, Odia? You have
This is slow speed, yes.
slow speed, yeah.
They're exactly 2 different speeds.
Okay, just 2 different speeds. So actually, going into boss fights in this game allows you to buffer an input. So what he did right now was buffer the jump, I believe, so he could jump and be more closer to the squid or whatever it is, and shoot it as quickly as possible. So now it's time for the super jumps. Oh, that's so good. Odia's got them both in first try. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, this is bad.
So it's yeah, a bit of a tight situation for LateLearner. He has to finish this boss without fire now. Great stage for Odier. So this is the final world before Wario's castle. A little fun thing to note is that he just entered the stage located in Mario's crotch area, and funnily enough, the whole stage is full of balls. So yeah, they decided to do that. So I think currently for LateLearner to have a chance to come back, probably Odir needs to die somewhere. That's very crucial, but it is possible. Everything is possible in a race, in a marathon. So it's Odir can definitely not relax yet.
My kill count is really bad as well.
Yeah, also the kill counts has gotten really off from the trouble. That will be a problem later in Wario's Castle. So it's a fun thing that you have to keep in mind this number for the whole run, just pay off at the end. And so this stage is all about the conveyor belts. When they're going backwards, of course, you want to spend as little time on them as possible, and when they're going forwards, they accelerate you faster. So you want to stay on them. Why you see LateLearner spamming the ears now and flying over the backwards conveyor belts. So as a child, I always thought this was Legos. Odier just told me that it actually isn't. Nintendo had their own brand of building blocks they used to make toys back in the day. I forgot what they were called.
N and B blocks.
Yeah.
It's spelled out on the stage.
Yeah, it's actually spelled with letters in the stage somewhere. And they had a lawsuit with Lego and all kinds of stuff back in the day. So, but in the end, it was in the game, and I think most people thought it was Lego blocks. So this boss consists of 3 bosses, and it's all about standing at the correct spot, timing your jumps, and just spamming the fireballs. It's a very good fight.
Just slow down for a second.
Some scary stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's the last boss before Wario. So LateLearner is actually just behind. If Odier dies in the castle, there will be a big chance for LateLearner to come back. Not trying to put any pressure on you or anything, but just giving some hope. So a fun thing about this stage is actually the difficulty is crazy compared to the rest of the game. I have no idea how they planned this difficulty curve, but this stage was impossible as a kid, and still is for many people. If you watch people on Twitch, Odie told me that he's been keeping a little statistics about that, and I think you came to the conclusion that it was about 40 or some tries for people.
Right, yes.
Yeah, it's a very difficult stage, and a lot can still go wrong, even though that you're a speedrunner of this game. So another problem is, of course, LateLearner has not been able to adjust the kill count, unfortunately. So you'll see for Odia what it means to have the 99 kills now, and but I believe it's a time save of about 2 seconds in the end, so it's not that big of a deal. But of course, going for world record in this game, it is. They are very close to each other, and yeah. Some rooms of this stage is easy. This is just holding forward, and here comes the 100th kill, and that allows you to get a star, which allows you to kill these 2 rooms of enemies faster than normally, and that's what it was. All the planning of the kills has been for. So here he is. This is Wario's first appearance ever. So unfortunately for LateLearner, this fight is very easy. Not a lot can go wrong, but of course there is a chance always. But I think even though it was that LateLearner is a little behind, I think it's an amazing comeback, just being so close now after all that happened, actually. So Odia finishing up the last hit now. Well played.
I don't hate you.
Definitely some ups and downs in this this race. So luckily here, when you jump, Wario will actually be in the correct position in the air for you to hit him, just as his iframes is about to come to an end. And LateLearner will be finishing up shortly. Nice. Good game to both of you.
Well played, man.
So a lot of unfortunate stuff happened, but all in all, still I think a good race, because some stuff happened for both of you. And if Odio died in the castle, LateLearner could actually have made a comeback.
Yeah.
So
The witch ruined it. I mean, I ruined it. Right.
so anything else to add in the end?
Thanks to Prot, who became our commentator in the very last minute, pretty much.
Thank you, man.
Just arrived at the event.
As you can
Thanks a
tell, I'm not the expert here, but I know a little about the game. Yeah, I hoped I could add something to the race. So thanks to everyone watching, and GG's to the runners again. Great race.